Hello everyone, it's Joe Davison here. Thanks for stopping by to take this short tour with me through the online world of affiliate marketing. As you know, we constantly hear about affiliate marketing on the internet and promises being made of financial freedom and all these wonderful software packages and courses. But what is it really? And can you make a full-time living from it? Well, this video is a sort of a constructive overview based on my own experience in this field of the do's and don'ts if you do plan to become an internet marketer, and specifically an affiliate marketer. It's going to help you hopefully to watch out for the pitfalls and look at the successful ways of being able to go through this process. Now, before we start, let's establish exactly what it means. What does affiliate marketing mean? Well, according to Wikipedia, affiliate marketing is a performance-based marketing practice in which a business rewards one or more affiliates for each visitor or customer brought about by the affiliate's marketing efforts. Well, that all sounds very impressive, but it's also quite confusing. Putting it in a simple term, it is a process where an independent salesperson such as you or I goes out and sells products and services on behalf of a company and receives a commission for each sale. From a company's perspective, this is a great way and a cheap way to be able to advertise and sell their products to a very large audience, i.e. the World Wide Web. They pay a fee for each sale to you or I, and then their advertising costs are limited to some banners, links, and special promotions. Likewise, the affiliate can then use these tools to promote the product on his own web page, and obviously he doesn't need to create them. So having said that, how is it achieved? What are the first steps needed to build the foundation for your internet business? Let's have a look at this. Well, the first thing is to locate a profitable niche product that is already selling well, i.e. go out there, have a look through the internet, establish a type of product that you have some idea of. It could be even a hobby, it could be something that you currently do, something that you're aware of, something you've done in your past. And look at it as to whether there's a lot of strong competition in selling this thing, and if so, then although it's a good seller, think about side products. Let me take an example. Digital camera. Now obviously that's very popular. It's like videos, digital cameras, iPhones, they're all the same. It's technology and people are always looking to buy new and buy the most modern one. But there'll be a lot of competition selling that. So if you then look at a sideline like the lenses that need to be bought for these cameras, not so many people would be selling them, yet it's still a unique product and it's something that people would be interested in buying. So that's the type of thing you have to look for. 2, you need to create a squeeze page. Really the sole purpose of a squeeze page is to bring your customer there to offer them a free gift in exchange for their contact information, so that you can create a loyalty program, you can create a bond with your clients, they'll get comfortable with you because you can provide them with future newsletters and products that they may be interested in buying. You need to also create a sales page to introduce visitors and prospective buyers to the affiliate product that you're offering for sale. Obviously you're going to be doing part of that through your newsletters and information that you send to your clients, but it's so much easier for the client to be able to see it on one sales page, all the benefits that it offers, what sort of guarantees or warranties it's offering if you don't like the product, are you able to cancel it and get your money back, etc., etc. So it is an important factor. Now you can also create a website. Even though this is not absolutely necessary, it may be something you want to think about further down the line once you've established yourself and built your list of customers. The good thing about a website is that it's also useful if you're creating and selling your own product rather than acting as an affiliate for someone else. The other good thing about it is by having a website, you can also include a blog on there, which is also important in driving traffic to your product. And it can encompass overall the squeeze page and sales page as well. You can have them redirected accordingly and have them all on one website. But if I was you, if I started all over again, I would think about building a website as a second stage. Now, in all cases, you need to ensure you get a right exposure on the internet so that potential buyers can see your web pages to buy your product. And that's usually done by using relevant keywords to ensure your pages have the ability to rank on the first or second page of Google and other major search engines. In other words, using the right words, which are basically words and phrases that would be used by consumers when searching for a product or services on the internet, can attract people through what is known as SEO, search engine optimization. It's bringing up your product, your advertising, your advert actually on the first page of Google or Bing or Yahoo or any of these major search engines, by ensuring that you have the right words in the content of your web page or your squeeze page or your sales page. Be aware though that your squeeze page isn't necessarily something that gets ranked by any of these search engines. They don't look at that as offering content. All it does is offer a free gift to your customer. But it is very important to have that for the other web pages that you create. Now, further on, we'll be talking quickly about search engine marketing, where you actually pay to have people coming to your site to be driven to these sites. So your focus on trying to create relevant keywords isn't as fundamental as it would be. Now, at this stage, I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, God, this sounds expensive, or I can't afford it in my fixed budget, or it's going to take a lot of time, and it's, all the reasons for not wanting to do it, rather than looking at the elements of why you should do it. Well, let's start with cost. Is it expensive? Not really. Now, when you consider what it would cost to set up a business offline, think of setting up a shop on a high street and the costs you would incur for staff, stock, overheads such as electricity, rent, etc. Think also the cost of advertising to attract customers to your shop. It would be a lot more than you would be doing here. So let's just go through the fundamental costs to start with. Well, you need a domain name and a website. We talked about websites, or a blog, or a squeeze page, or a web page. A domain name will cost you maybe $9, $10 a year. So it's not a great deal of expense, but you do need that to be able to bring people to your site. I mean, you need to have a domain name for people to understand what you're trying to sell. So it could be myname.com, it could be bestaffiliatemarketingproducts.com, or .info. I tend to use a .com when I'm creating a website. I tend to use info.info if I'm creating some sort of a sales page or squeeze page, just because info meaning I'm giving you information about the product. What you also will need is a web hosting company to manage your domain. Keep in mind that the web hosting company will be carrying your web page. They're the ones who ensure that your web page is visible on the internet, so that when people actually type in your URL or your domain name, it comes to your web page. It is important to have that. They will keep it functioning. It's only up to you to maintain it for links, etc., but they will make sure that it actually appears and is visible to the World Wide Web. And that costs roughly, it can range between $6 and $10 a month. You will also need an autoresponder. It's not vital, but it is really, in my opinion, an important factor, because it just takes a lot of effort and worry off your head if you go down this road. An autoresponder basically collects and manages your client's contact information that you receive through your squeeze page or any other opt-in source that you provide, whether it's on your sales page or your website. So as someone types in their name and their email address, the autoresponder collects that information so that in future it can send information out to them on your behalf. So that is important to have, and that ranges around $18 to $20 a month. Now, an autoresponder, there are a number of companies out there that are well established in this field. I personally use Aweber. I think they're a good company. They're there with an online chat if you have any need of any support. It's a good company to run with. Briefly, I mentioned on the previous page about search engine marketing. This is really where you, instead of using keywords to be able to bring people to your site or be able to rank yourself on the search engines, you're actually using paid advertising. You go to companies like Google or Yahoo or Bing, and you pay a fee for them to advertise your product, and it's usually per click. I mean, that's the most common one, although there are a number of others which we really don't need to get into today. But it's per click, so that if someone, pulls up anything that's relevant to what you're trying to sell, let's say Bing puts that in front of them, they click on it, they come to your site, you get a charge even if they don't buy anything from your site. But at this point, I don't really know whether you want to go down that road if you are going to move into this industry, because it can become expensive, and until you get your feet wet and understand the whole process of internet marketing, it could become expensive. And if you are going to do that, I would suggest you start with Bing, because they're cheaper and yet they still have a huge following on their search engine. Excuse me. And of course, last but not least is your own time and effort. Don't underestimate this. It is, arduous in the beginning. It takes a while to set it all up, but it can also be fun. You use a positive mind when you actually do this, because although there is a process, it's a process that you need to create your foundation for your business. Like any business, if you did it offline, you'd have to go through this as well before you start seeing, income and the fruits of your efforts. Okay, let's move on. Basically, the idea is to manage as many of these domains as possible to achieve high levels of income. But it is more important to manage a limited amount of quality sites selling niche products that customers want, rather than to promote many products which is not attractive to your buyers. So keep that in mind. There is a happy medium, and what ends up happening if you have too many is they're difficult to manage. Also, the time spent on creating these sales channels can be arduous, as we've already, talked about earlier. But remember, once each website is set up, it can be put on autopilot and continue to earn income for you. Now, what I'm really saying here, as long as you build a solid foundation, the websites will only need periodic maintenance to produce long-term income. So in other words, you go back, you check the links, you check them over, just make sure that everything is working properly. Pages, as when you click on them, they actually pop up properly. There aren't any errors. That's the type of work you need to do, rather than recreating the wheel, as one would say. This form of online business can be very lucrative if you're able to achieve the right traffic levels. Now, traffic is king. There's no doubt about it. You need to be able to bring people to your product. Basically, think of the shop in the high street that we just talked about. If there are no customers, there are no sales, there's no income, and there's no business. It's as simple as that. Also, your proper management of your websites and proper selection of your niche products and sales channels are crucial to the overall success of your business. What we've said before is picking the correct products to sell and the correct methods of driving traffic to your website will determine the success of your affiliate business. Okay, so please keep that in mind. Now, I'm sure you've come across many of these, so-called experts online who are providing you, or are more than happy to tell you about their wonderful software packages and, their training programs, and their systems can get you money starting from today. And, you see it wherever you go. And this is where this whole element becomes saturated, and you go into information overload, and you're not sure what to pick. You don't know what scams are out there. Don't get caught by all of these. There are only a few who can achieve these promises of, making these extraordinary levels of income as an affiliate marketer. And remember, any ad that offers a guarantee about the income you can earn from their product should be avoided, as no one can ever guarantee anything. All the success is based on how much work and effort you are willing to put into it. As an example, I've worked in the internet business for about 4 years now. After having spent many successful years in the corporate world, because I realized that the income opportunities that could be gained by working online were endless, and that your success or failure was based on your efforts. You could also decide how much of your time is required, and thereby allow yourself financial freedom. Keep in mind, the internet is still in its infancy, so as the old adage goes, there is enough to go around. However, initially, I was skeptical, like you would be, about the affiliate marketing training ads that have flooded the internet. And it was difficult for me to decide in the beginning which way to go, which one to use, which were legitimate, which were scams. So I sort of set up my own strategy to be able to establish, that I'm going down the right track. Basically, what I did was register myself only with online trainer mentors who allowed me to test their systems, and with the assurance of a sort of a trial period and 100% money back guarantee if I was dissatisfied. I also ensured that they provided extensive free information and videos prior to registering with them, so that I could actually gain a feel for the quality of their product and the training program that they're offering to me. Then once registered, I reviewed their systems and basically compared them side by side, and then I was you can be in a good position to make an informative decision before selecting and purchasing any sort of program. Be assured there are some legitimate online marketers out there who can provide very good training programs. I know, I have a good mentor that I still work with even now, and who are willing to give you additional personal training for a fee. However, before you move forward with that, I do advise, pick the training program that you want to work with, pick your mentor, see how that training program is going to satisfy you. Make sure it gives you a comfort level before you start moving into investing into one-on-one training. Now, if you truly wish to go down this road, and earn a living as an affiliate marketer, then you need to join a mentor group who can offer you a proper training to become a marketer, and who can provide you with the software downloads, the videos, the ebooks, the tutorials that can assist you to increase your internet traffic to your website, because traffic is king. Whichever way you look at it, you need to be able to bring people to your site. Think of it from the perspective of what we said before. If you don't have traffic, you don't have buyers, you don't have a business, you don't have profits. It's all relevant. That is the case, then I recommend that you visit this website, www.best affiliate marketing program, and register with some of the recommended training programs which will provide you with the information that you need. It's only at that stage you'll be able to then look back at my suggested review strategies and make a final decision on the best one for you. Now, before we move forward anymore, I'm suggesting now, I think that we should go back. Let me just pull up that site so I can give you a quick rundown of what it looks like, and then you can get a better feel for it. Now, this is a site. Sorry, there it is. It's bestaffiliatemarketingprogram.com. As you can see, it's basically made of articles, videos, and training programs on the internet. It's got a blog section. The home page provides you with featured articles on marketing strategies, mobile marketing, internet marketing, mobile phones, even marketing careers. And if you look down the side, you've got some online information where you can go and look at tutorials. In fact, in this one here, you also have a free 75-page e-report on how to generate massive traffic. Now, we've just been talking about that. I've just stressed to you the importance of having traffic. So maybe, if you want to pull this one up, you can have a look. Here is a squeeze page. Here is the one, it actually shows you the book, what you would be getting. And basically all you need to do is just register to collect your book, and it also provides you with a free mini course. So that may be something you want to look at and get a copy of to move forward. If you go back, you've got your recommended training programs. This is the area that I suggested to you to have a look at. Review them, pick one. I know which one you should go for, but again, I don't want to dissuade you or persuade you to go to a position where you don't want to be. Have a look. If you do want to chat about it, then you know that you can always contact me on support@bestaffiliatemarketingprogram.com, and we can talk and I can give you my suggestions. Okay, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. You've been gracious enough to sit with me on this and go through it, so I'm just want to have a quick look. So if we go back to the screen. Okay, I'd like to offer you a free e-report as a personal thank you for spending this time with me. It's called Internet Marketing Pitfalls. Please enjoy it with my compliments and go to bestaffiliatemarketingprogram.info and download your free copy. As you well know, this video has been all about the do's and don'ts of the internet marketing process, so this report should be very helpful to you. You'll also see a link below this video which you can click on to get this report, as well as another link for bestaffiliatemarketingprogram.com, which will take you to the website we looked at earlier, where you can review the recommended training programs that we talked about, and also download the free report on generating traffic. I think these two reports are a good start towards your move to become a successful affiliate marketer, and I also hope this video has been helpful to you, and I wish you good luck in your future endeavors. It would also be great to hear from you, so if you have any questions, please leave a comment below this video, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, let me know if you'd like me to create any other videos on this subject. Thanks again for watching it, and have a great day.